What debates did early socialists have about individual rights? Imagine a world where everyone shares everything and no one owns too much. Early socialists wondered how this idea would fit with individual freedoms. They debated whether personal rights could survive in a society focused on collective well-being. Many believed that traditional ideas of individual rights, especially those tied to private property, were limited. They argued that these rights often protected wealth and interests of the few at the expense of social equality. For example, Pierre-Joseph Proudhon famously said property is theft, highlighting that property rights under capitalism ignored the social nature of wealth. Early socialists thought that true freedom meant restructuring property relations and creating cooperative communities. They shifted focus from individual rights to collective control and democracy. Some believed that rights were too narrow and that social emancipation required broader social change. German socialists influenced by the young Hegelians critiqued property rights as barriers to human freedom. They often preferred social transformation over abstract rights. As socialism developed, especially in the late 1800s, some thinkers saw value in rights again. They believed rights could protect individuals during the transition to socialism. The debate then centered on whether rights should be seen as absolute or flexible, depending on social needs. From a socialist view, individual rights are not rejected but need to be redefined within a collective framework. The goal is to make personal freedoms meaningful by removing economic and social barriers created by capitalism. In practice, socialist societies aim to expand freedoms like speech and assembly. But they also recognized limits when these freedoms threaten the collective good. For instance, restricting fascist activities was seen as necessary to protect the broader socialist project. So, early socialist debates about individual rights focused on balancing personal freedoms with social justice. They questioned whether traditional rights served the common good or needed to be reshaped for a fairer society. This ongoing discussion helped shape how socialist societies approach civil liberties today.